It's a Terrorblade.
But too much into OG.Seed's heroes, like in a way where you can them over, right? But is it necessary? It might just be area and just play the game normally, because you will win your lanes this game. OG.Seed's hero weak early on, so you will get away with whatever you have right now. Then it's if condition that's very easy to play around. You whenever there's meta, you can go into Roche, you can take some towers, or you can just keep farming with to play, because it doesn't have this clear timing of what he's doing.
Yeah, better to stick with what Nigma is easy to execute with.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see here. OG.Seed.
They ban midnight, but should do then again, do you?
So I think they should put the Void Spirit offlane here as a +3. Put Pangolin maybe, and then do like a range support last. Still, I really think they need some spellcasting. Maybe I guess 22ing 4 kind of feels bad, but they have picked several cores already, so I don't know. If you want to run to a million against
does Pango even work? 4 like that? Wait, who's it? 5 axe? All right,
well,
so we have
now they see it's a mid. Maybe they can use that for something.
Yeah.
And the heroes that are good against bad are like these awkward offlaners. So to put them mid is like not always the best, especially in this case. Like Legion Commanders, Abaddons, stuff like that. They don't look that good here for. So not sure what they're
remaining.
I'm hoping the panel audio settles down. I'm getting fragments of them every couple of seconds.
Choose your hero.
PL last pick. Okay. So they're gonna put PL mid.
Yeah, it's on Madara. So no, Chessie's mid.
Okay, so some Weaver 3, 4 Weaver.
Z-Freak, Weaver 4. Okay.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's because Misery is a professional player with a great insight. What do you think, man? What do you think? They're playing the odds. What is your logic? What does your logic say?
Well, I think it's gonna be a hard game for Seed again. I don't know. I think they have this PL counter to Terrorblade in theory, and they have this, a lot of. I just. Nigma's more well-rounded throughout the laning phase and mid-game. At least PL game is just so unlikely, I think.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go with.
We were discussing the order of pickups from OG and like how it almost felt like they made things hard for themselves in the way they approach. Of course, you see someone like Z-Freak playing this quirky kind of 4-position Weaver, so it feels experimental. It feels a little OG.
just feel like all of the heroes need a lot of, not a lot maybe, but they need some experience to be useful. Like a Nux 5, Weaver 4, Pango 3, like they all need something to have impact in the game simply. Whereas Nigma's lineup, they have these Clockwork, Batrider, these heroes are just so strong even without items, and they're not countered in the game either. It's hard for me to see how how OG.Seed are gonna get through the laning phase ahead this game, which I think they kind of need.
30 seconds to battle.
Well, already OG.Seed are backing off the top. And see if we can they'll wait to contest the top runes, but GH and Mind Control. It's a lot of health to get through. 740 on the Axe with 4 armor, and 840 on the Clockwork with 2 armor. That's a hard lane to harass, and Kessie's the man who's been sent to the bottom lane, so Madara is actually playing the mid lane as the Phantom Lancer. Kessie will play the safe lane Void Spirit. That's the Pango 3 position off lane.
I don't think PL mid is that good with Batrider.
Are they just thinking like they doppelganger, or at least he can disengage and not have 8 sticky napalm charges on him? Like that's one upside, maybe?
I mean, he can obviously do the doppelganger, but that's still like...
Yeah, 25 seconds at level 1.
I would feel really... I was like, this is a free lane. I'm gonna own like I did last game if I'm playing this battle. So...
Madara's already eating the trees. Look, he's alright, I'll just keep going at him.
Like the napalm spam is just non-stop, you know. You can remove it, but they will keep coming.
We'll have to watch Kura's change up as well with this Chen. Like, just make sure the Terrorblade is going to be good in the early stages. That's probably not what Zibby wanted to do. He just tried to swashbuckle to grab the wave and missed it. They weren't too happy with that. The Sentry Ward. I think I'm watching like, too used to watching Terrorblade's trigger metamorphosis at the very beginning, but Miraculous feels so safe with Kuro behind him.
Yeah, he could use it or not. It doesn't look like he really needs it right now. Doing fine, 6-on-1 already. But it's also hard to see how they're gonna pressure this Terrorblade when he has a Chen with him. Same goes for bottom. Mind Control's gonna have a perfect game here. 5 just doesn't really do anything to a cutting axe. Yet still getting 2 denies there, but in the long run it won't be good.
I'm wondering like who gets the upper hand in this mid lane. The panel are putting a lot of pressure on Madara to have like, a big game. Like the panel say maybe super late game, he can work really well against the Terrorblade. I'm a little uncertain about that kind of mindset, but having Madara start off strongly would be good, but his Doppelganger's on cooldown for 4 more seconds. This is that long duration time, and we are underneath the tower. He can't finish the job on Madara, but he can take away almost all of his regeneration. But then again, both of them don't have much. He does have 5 sticky napalm charges on him. Let's make that 6. Make that 7. And let's make that 0.
This was really good for Madara though, because now Batrider is kind of out of gas. He has to send in Flask and Mangoes, and his net worth is going to be pretty low on Batrider.
What are we actually looking at now? So net worth is 885. In fact, now 770 with the consumption.
Yeah.
For the PL, who's got 1200. GH is looking for a rotation around, but one of the first wards that OG.Seed planted down was that defensive ward for mid. Madara, he hasn't actually used Doppelganger yet, so now he can, just to get away. Trying to bring the illusions on top. The battery assault's gonna help with this one, keeping the 6 napalms up. Madara, all those 1 charges going to work, but with the Firefly, Weeha claims first block. Exu able to spike Carapace and get the follow-up. No, Weeha's away and he gets even killed by the neutral creep just after the tower connects, so OG get nothing.
Yeah, he's dead for a while.
Oh, they get 2 couriers. They get 2 couriers. Z-Freak's gonna get both couriers up on top.
He's not gonna get the second one.
I thought he was gonna Coochie for it.
I guess he could have, but he would have. Yeah, he would have to burn a flask after the tower. One good thing for OG.Seed though is that the downside of Axe giving the enemy safe laner kind of a free game.
Z-Freak still got it.
Dire's courier
He has an
been
observer
killed.
watch, so we saw what was coming. Kuro can at least drop the sentry maybe and get rid of the radio. If he can work it out. You need to put it like between the observer and the sentry so he can also unblock his camp. And he misses both.
Oh, he missed it. Wow, that's unfortunate. That feels bad. But like I was saying earlier, like this Void Spirit actually has a complete free game. And it's better than a Monkey King with a free game. Like, he has more spells, he has more damage, and he's better at fighting early on. So I think Chelsea right now has to carry some weight.
You know, accident almost one punch man, a courier down. Looking for the call on Chelsea with our range mind control. Feels like it's a lot more balanced of a game this time. Like, we're gonna have our first little battle, which is for the bounty runes. Peksu gonna steal one of the ones on the bottom lane. That's gonna be a 3-for-1 then. And next we'll just have mind control on GA, just waste some time. I haven't felt anywhere near as much influence from Kuro this game.
I wonder if Nigma, if they actually just played the lane out straight up
Dire's
as an
courier has been
and just
killed.
instead of cutting right away, because like they're playing against 2 mid heroes, and if they play the lane, they're gonna get every creep, you know? Like, it's an axe. What are they really gonna do to this axe? And then they can pull the lane back with the big camp, and like they're gonna minimize what Jesse's gonna get. Instead now, Jesse's a full level above the axe, and axe is not as farmed as you would want. So that's for me at least is a mistake by Nigma giving Jesse a free game like this.
Especially if you can make it work. GH. This mid lane's kind of weird because we're playing a dual lane, both sides mid. Haven't seen
nice
GH or Peksu really move away, apart from Peksu killing off the courier of Weeha, but yep. Ace Rune on down. Madara currently trapped, does not have Doppelganger away to safety. Spike Carapace we planted, but Madara still can't outrun it, but Weeha's got all the movement speed. You got couriers to kill, you've got towers to take the aggro off. GH, oh god, switch the aggro again. GH is dropping down low, Z-Freak will die in the meantime, as Weeha just burns down the dual lane mid. But they're not done yet, when up on top, Pangalu can kill off Miracle, so it feels like it's worth it for that fight. The illusion is there to body block from Miracle, so Kuro can get a quick vision, but now he's lost it. His creeps are trying to get down through the jungle, but swashbuckle away to safety. Pango will survive.
That's a pretty lucky haste there for Weeha. That would not happen. If imagine the room was spot there, you know, his game would look completely different. All low HP mana, and people would not die. Nyx would not die.
That's a good quick easy kill. It was only a matter of time before mind control will get punished for creep skipping.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but I mean, the early game is actually looking a lot better for OG.Seed than I'd expect in this game. So, yeah, it's looking very good for him.
So does Team Nigma try and change the tempo up a bit? Like Miracle, he's after farming in the jungle, he's already got his 3 Wraith bands. Like you've already said Weeha was the top lane. Flame break Z-Freak down. That's not gonna work.
Is under attack.
Like is it pushing towers or is it looking for initiations that Nigma change the tempo, or do they want to just keep farming?
Yeah, I think they just need to keep getting their levels. Like Bad Rider still needs to be annoying, but he needs to make sure that he actually has a game, because he's really poor right now.
He might die again. Is there a cog trap? Is there something to get him out? There's one doppelganger down. Void Spirit's moved in too. GH. He'll block up the ramp, but Chelsea doesn't care about that. Astral steps up high. Then GH can't dodge out this. He was hoping to sit in mid and grab his level 6, but he's sitting all 5 heroes. No one's missing this time around. All in mid. And Axe can't really punish on bottom lane. Like he's still just skipping.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the right thing now, for sure. If he goes mid now, it's really bad. I think he needs to keep farming.
Oh, flame breaks out. Quick little doppelganger. Madara backing off. Double damage is about to wear off. And they're keeping out.
But But there's gonna be a free top lane for Nigma. I wonder who's gonna go take that, or if they're gonna leave that open. Cause they kind of need that. They need experience on their heroes.
Almost kind of wish Kura got to have a little bit of it. You also do wish GH was able to get just that last quarter health. Axe is waiting.
Dyer's top tower.
Then again, maybe nobody can really lane against this Pango with Javelin right now.
Well, they're bet fight. Kuru and GH coming in. They're looking at the outpost. The sun that's coming out from Tech 2. Is there a little bit of extra help to come in? GH. Well, the call is there. Voice Spirit having a hard time getting away because he can block a large portion of the damage. Peksu being for his next stun to arrive. GH very low on life. Kuru can't save them. Doesn't have his 6 just yet. So GH is the casualty of war. Miracle has arrived, so it looks like Nigma wanted to take the fight and then push into the tier 1 tower. But Pango's got the free lane up on Snow from Nigma. Ended up heading up there. Mind control.
Mid lane.
Stun to try and cancel this one.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are. The tower's got him. And they take both of the outposts at the 10-minute mark for the Radiance.
Top tower is under attack. Radiance bottom.
Looks like I was wrong. OG.Seed, they're doing it.
And you're only 10 minutes in, man.
GH looks to go down again here.
This clockwork really doesn't seem to have paid off. Now Mind Control will arrive in mid lane. Battle Hunger up. The Chen army's moved in. He'll get a little spike, but Chessie's found a bigger target. Chen TPing out. He knows the remote's already being used. Oh wait, still into the stun. So Kula will end up going down while mid they're just rolling, thundering through Weeha. Tier 1 tower is very low. Looks like Mind Control's waiting for a denial on it. If he can get called. Pangolier was very close, but Chessie, another quick jump right on top of Miracle. No mana Sunder is available, so the Remnant will pull him back in. And that is Terrorblade. Second death now being tallied up, and OG.Seed really getting up in the face of Nigma and taking control of this map.
Yeah, now it's looking really rough for Nigma. Suddenly their heroes aren't that powerful anymore after laning phase. They all need time now. Now they're the ones that look like they have the slow, heroes that we talked about. OG.Seed's heroes basically.
Yeah,
like Bad Rider level
OG.Seed's
7.
hitting like 3 or 4. Like when did they actually have it in?
Yeah. Now Bad Rider is like level 7. It's max napalm, and it's. What do you do, man? You need to just try to slow the game down and get some farm, but that doesn't benefit you because OG.Seed might not let you do that. All focus farm, and now you're gonna be behind. So I'm not sure. I think you can hopefully try to get somewhere, but it feels like your best move is probably just to slow the game down, try to farm the Terrorblade, try to farm, play on your own side of the map, try to get some items on Axe and Bat.
It feels like OG though can try and contest this too. They can just move in, establish some vision. The Usurp is almost done from Void, so he'll set up for himself. And I haven't seen Madara leave the mid lane in a while.
No, you will definitely see OG.Seed go top now, finish this tower off, and then control the top jungle. And Nigma probably just gonna mirror that movement and go take Radiant bottom. But it's very fragile for Nigma, because Vendetta or one Void Spirit TP and one catch, and suddenly they're in a really tough spot where they need. Corner, do we try to take some awkward fight?
Has been killed.
It's kind of funny watching him move on GH. He just can't catch a break. Oh, his courier is gone. An Axe. Like Mind Control's farming double stacks inside the Radiant jungle. Hoping that'll be enough.
There it is.
Oh, dash shot forward. Going into this fight, that's an easy way to lose 2 heroes instead of 1. There's 5 heroes from OG are there to punch quickly. And they're already coming for the mid lane. They're coming for the Terrorblade's farm area. But he also just has, okay. Well, Weaver. Kuro. Trying to hold the stun. Won't happen. But Dragonlance is done over on the Terrorblade. So he's still item progressing. He's definitely level progressing. No one from Nigma's hit double digits yet. Yeah, we are. Yeah. 3 sticky napalm stacks. Weaver's gonna come over and try and help out, but I guess Weeha will take that kill. He'll lose his life for it. GH won't be able to save this. That's the Scepter done.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still funny when you get a trade-off like that, and you have to question, it's like, wait, is that actually worth it for Nigma?
Dire's top tower
I think
is under
The
attack.
bat right is just so low.
Yeah, I don't think you feel too bad about that, honestly. He gets more gold than the enemy and XP.
GH is playing the destruction game again. This really feels like diminishing return space creation attempt. It's like, hey, please look at me. I protect my axe, trying to farm up his blink dagger. I keep attention away from the turret blink because there's 3 heroes from OG.Seed on bottom lane. There's your Scepter, now the Revenant pulling him down to the south, the mind control. Easy follow-up stun from Pexu. Axe will be at least get the call off in a couple of 1 charges, so he'll make him work for it. Even a Hand of God arriving, that's trying to help out mid. Pangolier diving on Chen as well as the Bat Rider. Mind control dies in the rune spot. They're back to the Bat Rider. When Madara, oh, more space, Kuro. And he's doing so much work with these centaurs, keeping Weeha alive, barely.
Yeah, nice save there.
Dire's
And how long can Nigma let this happen? Is this when Miracle tries to fight?
It looks like he's thinking about it, but
Now you got the 3 stuns from Kuro. Your Scepter up. It's gonna be the clockwork. Drive back down. Chessy initiated on Weeha. Able to get the lasso off, and that's a lot of damage going into the Void Spirit. Dead very, very quickly. It's a big stun from Nixon. So Pexu hitting a 3-man stun as Miracle. These Centaur stomps from Chen. They're creating the space against the corpse. But Tara low on life. Axe. Hey, what a Culling Blade him down. 3 heroes lost, but the hook shot forward. Now Weaver trying to get the time up, but they control him perfectly. Team Nigma. They've been waiting for the sweet moment. And that was sweet.
wow. Like, not often you see a Chen doing this type of plays to make his... But he just... Yeah, he did so much for them there. Just keep stunning. First they saved the Bat Rider, and then after that stunning the... Yeah, I don't know, multiple heroes in the fight.
Yeah. Wrecked the Void Spirit at the start, then wrecked the PL who tried to escape and then couldn't. And that's when you can see the reason why Mind Control, like, you know why they picked him the axe. It's like, hey, I can get a Culling Blade. I can make sure we put 1 hero down and we go on to the next. Z-Free probably would have been out of time lapse. Maybe he gets away.
A very nice fight for them. He got 2 kills on axe, so now he just blink. Bat has bots. Now they kind of got that those items they need.
Dire's turret has been killed.
But OG.Seed, they're angry.
Coming.
They want revenge here.
Kuro's got his own control now. Dark Troll trapped, then 3 stunned. Working that in combination with that blink you called out before on the axe. Miracle's gonna get more and more space. He's now got the Yasha. He'll probably like to get some levels. Having that 100 mana pool, 100 mana cost on Sunder. Not what he wants against Phantom Lancer. Bottom lane, Clockwork up in the air. Pull back down again thanks to the Remnant. GH will die.
Yeah, the thing about that, how often do those triple cent, you know what I mean? It's pretty rare that you will see that type of stuff. So I still think it's a rough game for Nigma to take these fights. They need to be very clutch with how they use their meta and their spells. Is he top?
Oh, got the call. Right on the river. Stun number 1, stun number 2. Lock him down, kill him off. Weeha finds the kill. And they're looking for Roshan. No bite back on Chessie. Booster. So he doesn't know the money. They don't go in for Roshan just yet. Still a little risky.
Yeah, they probably would not have the damage to actually kill it in time. And OG.Seed would keep poking. They're sending a Burnout scout. They're not sure that
Looking for Sentry Wars, start getting planted down. Nix's ass on with Ven Data. It's actually worth buying a gem in this game if you're Nick, but just because of like OG to get a good initiation, it'll lose it. Is it worth spending extra money on sentries?
Run money, the sentry mod more than a gem gold in one go is kind of a lot of gold. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think it's too early for a gem right now. They would rather use those 900 golds for finishing the mech, for example, or getting races and clockwork or whatever. And you just gotta play around what you have.
Definitely makes sense to me.
Smoke.
I tried to get their own safe one, but then OG.Seed moved over for it, but contest the bot. That's what Nigma are hoping for.
Dire's top
And they'll see in the middle. They'll see Chessie.
Here. Yeah.
But GH is the only one not covered. Okay, well, that guy's not covered in smoke either.
Same time though, OG.Seed should definitely know this is
I
happening.
see Weaver, bat right up. Instant lasso. See Freak was just coming for some money.
Get on. To riches.
That's a nice easy kill, and Terrorblade now continues to get bigger and bigger as time progresses. Now has Ness of Y coming out in the courier. And they look to the tier 1 tower in mid lane.
Yeah.
Look at I love this army lineup from Kuro. Got all of his chickens in a row. Clockwork, ready for the hook shot. Oh, they need it by time of Miracle. He has to get the thunder off. They got the stun. Zube, they bring down Miracle. Nigma was setting up for this. They wanted this. And now they'll lose not only one core in the form of Miracle. Axe is on the run out, but Weeha being hunted down by Chessie and Pex. So goodbye mind control. And now goodbye Weeha. He wants to and he'll get one, he gets the Nyx Assassin. But not that's totally worth it. He bought some time. The Essence Ring. And that's it.
Perhaps the last few engagements Nigma had were really successful. The tier 2 mid and all Chessie weaker, so they may have thought, you know, we're strong, you know, let's get mid power, but the fact is that OG.Seed didn't really suffer too much from those losses. They're still and got heavily playing Nigma.
GH is gonna try and play hero against Chessie. Oh, Yule Scepter up. Alright, how good's your timing? Stun number 1, he got it perfectly. Stun number 2, ooh, a little bit off timing, and Chessie puts himself up a hill and then bounces away to safety. The Rocket will get the reveal, but the Remnant does the retreat. Roshan now finished. Madara takes the Aegis to the Immortal and is just about to pick up his Manta style as well.
This chin is terrifying.
Love how he actually hits the first. I was like, well, Conqueror, we have the expectations for you to hit the second too. If he did, that's a dead Void Spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
Juicy DD rune. Chessie can grab that and get the hell out. Under the Observer and Sentry, Nigma would like to fight. Sea Freak obliged before, but they're not going to this time.
They're gonna have Manta Peel now, and he has Aegis too. He's gonna be very strong, and he should probably frontline for OG.Seed now. And
Well, they see PL.
Looking at him though,
This is a very long ramp around for smoke rotation.
he
And
still
GH is
doesn't
trying to
have
make sure
blink,
that they
though.
can't come up these ramps without surprising him. Yeah, they get nothing. A ward. They get a ward. Walk. Oh, GH will break the smoke. Cog shot flies a long way forward. After C3, Cog push back. Chessie, he goes to put it on, but then disarmed. Mind control, not feeling his battle as Madara gets on top of Miracle, burning up mana. Miracle has no more mana for his Sunder anymore. And he has no other teammates to help him out. All his attack into Z-Freak, the support. They need more space for Miracle getting bounced around. He has buyback found. Don't know if he really wants to use the chip. Trapped by the Cog on the ramp. So a double kill for Madara. He had plenty of himself to go around. They turn their attention now towards the Batrider. Yule Stomp spirited down. Ness's Ring can't give you that much life to survive. Another great fight for OG.Seed.
Very hard for them to follow up on GH hook there, and then the PL kind of just flanked, and it was over from there. All
Dire's
this.
middle tower is under
And
attack.
this is high ground. How to defend here? That's the question.
Don't think so. Not when you have GH getting caught out. Such a quick way just to Astral step into the Dual Scepter. GH will buy back. Miracle's alive and fighting. And it's like the man goes, yes. Oh, he's switching a Wraith Band so he can pick up the Mithril Hammer. Trying to get towards the BKB. So the tier 3 tower BKB will back up. Looks like they don't want to force the issue any harder.
Under attack.
You still have the Aegis Immortal on the Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, it's so high ground though. It's a 5 heroes always. But they're gonna continue to play aggressive though.
Smoke breaks. Weehar's dust doesn't connect, but they're called from Max Will. And once again, Zigfried seems to be target number 1. And a great stun from Hexu. Rider and Clock, the days are easily numbered. Zibby is keeping both Kuro and Miracle under control in the battle points, isolating the Axe on the front, and now they turn their attention towards Miracle. This may even just be the game. If they can kill him off once again, he'll sunder the life out of Void Spirit, but Pexu's back for the stun, and Kuro's doing everything he can to keep Miracle alive, but Spirit Vessel makes life very difficult. He'll still get the kill on Jesse. One upside. Keeping the run going. 1 stun, 1 second, and Miracle's playing the fun game. By Carapace up quickly. He's back behind the tier 2 tower. To flying forward. Miracle can do this. Just keep running. Miracle. Hide in the trees. Z-Freak. Oh, he goes into the trees. He checked it. He got him. Well played indeed.
He tried. He was body blocking the nukes with an illusion. So
Dyer's middle barracks are under
he was trying to get away there, but nope.
We have diffused it up. The Centaurs continue to stun from Kuro, even while he's dead.
structures are
And they'll fortify up quickly. But Nigma scrambling every bit of defense they possibly can. But without a big Terror Blade, doesn't really seem like they got much more. Like market control, he's gonna call.
I think we are
Phantom Lancer, but
right now and try to start a fight when Terror responds, because they need to fight right now.
middle barracks.
oh, he does have that blink.
Yeah. But it seems a little bit hopeless.
They got no vision to use the blink with.
Yeah,
Dyer are scanning.
because the Rex has died and they've just naturally off when he spawned.
There also could be items behind for Nigma. It's over on Phantom Lancer. Aegis will time out finally. In that time of the Aegis, they've gone from I think it was a 6,000 advantage now 15,000. OG.Seed really making the most of this map. I don't know if Nigma can actually even get the space to get Miracle to his BKB.
He has caught bottom in here. Trying to cut away.
Doing everything he can to get this Miracle away from Miracle. But Miracle can't fight without BKB. Like, it just feels like he's just got no mana, he's got nothing to work with.
Yeah, let's see. I think they have one right. He's gonna get his BKB here pretty soon. If they win that fight, like they miraculously did the tier 2, maybe there's still hope for them.
Yeah, it'll be a heavy outplay if they do it. I think Kuro's hoping to get a couple of creeps, but Miracle needs to farm them. Even those beautiful centaurs, he's farming those. And Z-Freak's on the hunt. Trying to find out where the Terror Blade is. Terror Blade now has the money for the BKB. He has to get back home. BT's coming forward. Barrada going in the back of the Centaur. Kuro in the Blink Lasso. They found their target. It's going to be Z-Freak, but maybe with a stun. No, the call. Hexu, not only now does he follow with the stun, but Z-Freak's already gone down. Couldn't get the time. Actually, couldn't get the time lapse off. But the hook shot. Oh my god, first you get a strike split. See, Miracle with BKB just come back. Couldn't come at a better time. Painfully and quickly. Hexu as well. Microtroll's got a double kill. 3 heroes lost. I'm thinking maybe find even a bigger one. Chessie, the amount of damage coming out of Miracle is ridiculously high. They still have to repair the laning phase, however. And the Blink
keep chasing here.
Dara will TP out. They're out.
What was he for even thinking there? Was he going for a courier or just kind of scouting or not sure, because like they had
Dire's
control
middle
over
tower is under attack.
the bottom side of the map really nicely, and they.
You talk about like Z-Freaks initiate, like
Yeah, the Weaver running in.
I think he was just looking for Miracle. He was looking to see where Miracle was bombing.
But he's a Weaver. Like he's not supposed to do anything to Airblade. So and he kind of baited everyone in as well. Still though, it doesn't feel like the Go-Graph's moving. You know, even though they won that nice fight, it's still 16k.
Is this our new changes coming into effect?
Yeah, I felt like perhaps last patch it would
Dire's
definitely
top tower is under attack.
been more of a swing, right? More like a 5k swing or something like that. The maybe it would have been a 10 now or like 12.
It could have been more like, oh, hello, goodbye. Zube down once again. Pexu coming in, looking for the close run. Now hit a 3-man start, and the rest of the team have arrived. Kuro quickly deleted. GH will join him too, but with Chessie, he knows he wants a core kill. GH will die no matter what, but Ihara is the other big one to take. The initiation of Nigma is gone. 3 heroes without buyback. And Miracle, I don't know how strong your back is, but you're gonna have to lift. And now even an Abyssal Blade is done for the PLs. They haven't answered the Terrorblade when the BKB's up and running.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, I heard everyone talking about it yesterday in the games that it's hard to come back. And
yeah,
you definitely see it here. Like even though they did have those 2 good fights, like the tier 2 one where they almost wiped them, and then this one just now, nothing really changed, you know. Yeah, I don't know. You playing on your mind is like
Radiant's
objectives. You don't barely.
What's the measure of power?
Yeah, it might be. Might eventually be some different meta developing where even more about lanes and more about getting ahead early.
Z-Freaks continuing the run. Clockwork wants to go for the YOLO hit, but then again a big body block by Chessie. He knew what was coming. The lane or the ramp with Cogs as they grabbed the Pangolin, so it's before they're going to try it again. The call came out, but Madara unaffected, and he's the main man. It gives the Immortal. Too much life being lost from Nigma. They went for one last big play to try and contest Roshan. But you burn Metamorphosis. You're going back to your base to try and survive, but Chen's up in the air. You can run away, but I don't know if that's going to win you the game. 20k is now the advantage for OG. They have the Cheese on the Void Spirit, the Aegis on the PL, and it's going to be one last big play. Metamorphosis has only got another 10 seconds left.
Dire's structures are falling.
It looks like they're out of time.
They're on this Desperation Smoke here. Or a Maelstrom on Terrorblade.
How do you fight this? Like, with no Metamorphosis, you can't fight. He's no longer the powerhouse he needs to be.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Yeah, you can also see that the smoke they did is, you know, there's no angle. There's just no way.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Well, Weeha's looking for some target to lasso. He's got 2 seconds for it to come off cooldown. Maybe GH can start it off with a hook shot. But it also, the target they can get is, well, actually, it has to be Z-Freak. He's finished the Aghanim sets. Yeah, you just repair any kind of damage. You've got a quick save to the lasso. As we hides in the Madara jumps up. He fears nothing. He's got a second life. And he's a very farmed up PL. Mind control. Able to get the call. Pulling PL in very, very deep. But now, you don't care. Chessie jumps the back lines. It's a quick hit up on the battle line. Pulls it back in again with the Spirit. Follow up stun. And they do everything they can to bring down Weeha. And it works. There without buyback available. Bottom lane of Rax now becomes the proper objective. Miracle still needs 30 seconds. But Abyssal stunned up. The call from Max tries to create some space. Miracle triggers the BKB, turns his attention over towards Chessie. The rest of Nigma can back up. There is actually the buyback coming in from the Batrider now. So have they got the lasso? Have they got the control? Miracle still being bounced around terribly. Clockwork's gone down, and now they do actually bring down Miracle. He could not get the Sunder off. How much more hope has Nigma got? You've lost practically every hero. You're getting fountain farmed, and you're getting GG'd. We will actually go to a third game for this series.
Radiant.
Yeah. Done by OG.Seed, for sure.
And what do they do better this game that they didn't do in game 1? And how do they repeat that in game 3?
Oh, I mean, I think their draft is a little bit